This is Ryan. We're here back at the river pull in, same spot as the last hunt we did. I don't know if I'm gonna hunt the front of this property or the back of this property today. The last time we were here and I was in a tree, I was Saturday morning and I was in the back and I had the two does walk in that you guys seen. And I messed up. I didn't get turned to shoot that offside and it costed me. 30-yard shot on a doe. So this morning, I'm going to decide if I'm going to go back to that same tree or if I'm going to hunt the front woods. It's going to be based on sign and what I see. Downside of today is it's going to be 81 degrees and we've got storms coming in. They won't be in till this evening, but I'm going to try to hunt as late as I can just for an off chance because tomorrow's all day rain. I may not make it out. Depends on how bad the rain is. If it's a light, steady rain, I'll just whack bowstrings tonight and we'll be in a tree. But if it's going to be a downpour, I'm going to stay home. I don't like hunting in a downpour. I ain't never killed a deer in a downpour. Now, a nice, steady, light rain, I love them for deer hunting. Deer seem to move better. But that's the goal for today, is to decide if I'm going to hunt front woods, backwoods, and try to stay in as long as possible. I did myself a favor this morning. I got up at 3. Coffee, check. Breakfast, check. So we're filled up, fueled up, ready to sit in the saddle this morning, and hopefully a doe comes in, because right now, after last weekend, if she's a doe, she's going on the ground. She comes in bow range for me, and my bow range is different than most people. I am a firm 20-yard guy, but I will shoot 30. I just like them close. I don't like taking 40-yard shots or further. I like them up close and personal, where I can tell what they're doing and everything. I like watching that deer's movement right before the shot. It tells me everything I need to know on making that shot. So, if it's a doe and she's in range, I'm putting her down. I'm tired of letting them bust me every time now. I've been busted twice now. Both of those does busted me because they caught my scent. Is what it is. Deer wins every now and then. Now, if it was like the first hunt of the season where that little spike buck came in, he didn't win nothing. He won a participation trophy, basically. He showed up, he came 5 yards tree, and he got to leave. Lucky him. Them does would have done that, they'd have never made it home. So, I'm going to stop yakking. I got a few things to throw in my bag, and then I'm going to get headed in and see where I'm going to hunt this morning. It's either going to be the front woods or the backwoods. I ain't made my mind up yet, but we're going to be in one or the other. So, I'll catch you guys once we're up in a tree.
How's it going, guys? Alex here from the Hunt Haven. Right now it's about 7:45. I'm sitting on a ditch line. Right behind me, it drops off into a little piece of the creek/river. So I'm hoping that they want to cross this today, because we've seen them cross this many, many times. So I'll flip me around and I'll show you where I'm at. Right now I'm rocking the crossbow. Just sitting here doing a little ground hunt. So we'll see what comes about it. I'll let you guys know more here when something happens. See you soon, guys.
Hey guys, we got up in a tree this morning. We were in the front woods. We're not in the back where I was last Saturday morning. We're right here in the front on the bend of the river. The river is on my right hand side, and I have a trail on my left hand side that goes up to a couple of big oak trees that are dropping oaks. We showed you those oaks in one of the river bottom scouting videos. So, and this is kind of the corner of the property where they come off of private. There's a bean field out there. It's not much of a bean field, but it's a bean field. And I'm hoping to catch the deers coming from private onto the state. The big thicket is straight behind me, about 40 yards maybe. And then I've got a slough right here below me on my right hand side that goes around and then drops off into the river. So we're just going to sit here and see what happens this morning. I'm going to pan around and show you guys the area a little bit real quick before the deer start moving too much, hopefully. I'm kind of low this morning and I'm kind of in the open, so I've ranged my shooting lanes and I know where I can get my first shot as quick as possible, and as they go on my strong side and my weak side. So hopefully I can catch them coming through, get the camera on them, and be ready to shoot one of these openings before they notice me. Because I'm pretty low this morning. I had issues with my platform. My platform didn't want to bite into the tree this morning for nothing, but it could be that I'm hunting out of a big hickory. So that's just part of hunting, I guess. So I'm going to pan around and show you guys the area real quick. There's the trail that goes to the front. Right there goes out to the beans. And they come right down through here normally. And we got a couple big oak trees right through here that they like to feed on. And then here's the other side of me. Right here is the slough that leads back to the river, and it's just a big river bottom bowl on this right side of me. There is a pretty distinguished deer trail right over there in between the slough and the river that works its way back. If they come down it, I won't have a shot. It's too far and too thick for me to shoot that way. But if they use this slough, I'll have a chance at them. Or if they come into the oaks, I'll be able to get a shot. So I will catch you guys again if something comes in or something interesting happens. Alright guys, welcome back. Been sitting here for about an hour now. Not much sign or movement. Wind's picked up pretty good, but I've shot them in the wind, so I ain't worried about that. Hoping to catch them moving before the storm front we got coming in. It's supposed to get pretty gnarly. You can hear the winds hopefully in the background there, so hopefully we can catch one cruising before the storms move in and
I know Ryan's probably about 150, 200 plus yards to my right. I'm just sitting on a little embankment here. Hopefully catch them cruising through. So I'll update you guys if anything else happens.
Alright guys, it's only like 9:15. I'm gonna get down. I planned on hunting pretty long today, but with this storm that's coming in, the wind is just doing some funky stuff today. It's blowing across me this way, and then it's going right back towards the river. And I'm watching the leaves, and as they're coming down, they're falling at an angle, and they kick back. That's telling me that the wind is swirling in this bottom right here. And we just had a doe come in. I didn't even get a chance to get the camera on her or anything. She came in off the river over here to my right, and I could just barely see her coming along the riverbank, and she made it up into a clearing up here and started stomping it and blew and ran back into the finger, and she's been back here blowing since. So I'm gonna call it a morning. I don't want to burn this spot. This is actually a good spot right before gun season comes in. So we're gonna back out of here, and the deer just wins today. So you'll have days like that. But catch you guys on the next one. Short hunt today. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully the rain misses us, or it comes in real light, and we'll be in a tree, probably up on some state land behind my house, is what I'm thinking this for tomorrow morning. So I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Later.
Alright guys, I don't know how much longer we're going to stay out today. Ryan just ended up getting busted by a big old doe. The wind's pretty bad. Hunting these river bottoms that swirl like that, it's just so hard to predict. I haven't had any movement over here on this ditch line like I thought I would. Normally there is quite a bit of movement over here, but what can you do? Some days the deer win, some days we win. That's why they call it hunting and not getting, because if it was called getting, everybody'd do it. So we'll see where it goes. Hopefully one walks through here shortly. If not, I don't think these winds are going to settle down today, so we might just be calling it. We got some pretty heavy storms moving in tonight, so we'll let you guys know what goes on. Alright everybody, we're back at the truck here. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's windy. Ended up walking over to Bub there in the woods, and told me he did end up getting busted, but we think it might have been someone that was right across the river. And then we almost got taken out by hickory nuts and branches, so we just decided to call it a day. Any uptake on that there, Hoss?
All I can guess is wind swirling around in there, because I seen her for a split second. She stopped, blew, took off. I know she didn't see me.
I still don't think she busted you.
No, I think
that guy's sent from across the creek.
It could have been, because it was blowing from the river to me, and then it would blow back from me to the river, so it's hard to tell. Either way, the deer won today.
Yep. Some days the deer win, some days we get to win. Here in southern Indiana, where we hunt, I just seen him yawn, so now I'm about to yawn. Either archery season's really good, or it's not. It either turns into archery's good and gun sucks, or gun's good and archery sucks. So, still working out here to bring you guys content, and we just want to keep it real and show that you're not always gonna win.
Nope.
Some days the deer are just better at what the deer do, and like I said earlier, that's why it's called hunting and not getting.
Yep.
Because if it was called getting, everybody'd do it.
Yep.
So this is going to be the end for today's hunt. It's supposed to start storming really bad here later, so won't see an evening hunt video. He said he might skip out in the morning to the blind, so that might be a thing.
if he does, he'll get some content out of that. Personally, I'm going to be at home. I tweaked my back real bad, so I'm going to rest up. That way the following weekend I can get you guys back out there and hopefully we can make something happen. So, but make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. That really helps out a lot. You guys are doing awesome so far. Keep it up, and we're going to keep trying to bring you guys the best content we can. It's Alex and Ryan from the Hunting Haven. Catch you guys on the next one.